Morning. I'm sitting in a children's playground after a very long time. It's good fun. I don't know, when did you last do something like this? But what I see in front of me are birds pecking away because it had rained the previous night. All sorts of birds that I hear, which you normally don't hear in a concrete jungle, which is a city. But a thought came to my mind. 2 or 3 days ago, I was in a college doing a counseling session for a group of kids. And I overheard one of them give this dialogue. Why does this happen with me only? Why does this happen with me only? This is so frustrating. It's so annoying. I'm so angry. Yada, yada, yada. I smiled, and a little wicked, but I did smile. And the reason why I smiled is because I've gone through that stage. In fact, I've forgotten when was the last time I said a dialogue like this. And frankly speaking, it doesn't exist in my vocabulary anymore. Why does this happen to me? It doesn't even come to me. I've always said that whatever I bring forward and share with all of you, and by the way, thank you very much for following my videos and liking it and commenting and sharing, because the whole idea, the intent is very clean, pure and straightforward, that it helps you in one way or the other, if it does help you. My endeavor is to keep giving. Who knows? As they say in Hindi, kal ho na ho, lekin aaj hai. We have today, we don't know about tomorrow. And if it's able to help you today to improve the quality of your life, why not? I personally believe in sharing. And this is something which I'm sharing. So coming back to the subject, I heard this, I smiled to myself, and then I kind of flashback, like a movie. When was the last time I had this dialogue come to me? In fact, I struggled when I couldn't get it. The question is, why do we say something like this? Why does this happen to me? Yes, it is frustrating. Yes, you worked so hard. Yes, you've tried everything, whether it's at work, whether it's at studies, whether it's in your personal life. Something or the other comes and hits you like a bloody truck on a highway at 120 kilometers an hour. And bam, it kind of shatters people also. Very unfortunate, should not happen. But it does. So what I understood and kind of figured out is that why does this all the time happen to us? Why does it repeat with some people? You know, people, for example, they're looking forward to a promotion, they put in a lot of hard work, and when the appraisal time comes, they're all ready and set, and then suddenly, boom, they get a rating of 3 on a scale of 1 to 5, they don't get that promotion, they get a piddly 2%, 5% increment, and one little clap and tata bye-bye. Some people are looking forward to a location change, it doesn't happen. Some people are looking forward to some change in their relationships somewhere down the line, whether it's with family, whether it's with friends, it doesn't work out. In fact, it turns bitter, and that cycle goes on. So then this dialogue comes out, why does it happen with me? What I understood is, karma plays a very big role in our life, whether we like it or not. Now you have to study that a little bit to understand it. And what I've understood is that the law of karma says that challenges that are given to us are there for a reason. And if you do not face those challenges and overcome it, it may take time, but if you don't overcome it, they will keep coming back to you lifetime after lifetime. And this is a matter of belief, whether you like it or not, but that's how it functions. But the moment you overcome it, that particular kind of incident doesn't come back to you. So it's like a conveyor belt on a production line. It will keep coming. Different products will keep coming for you, whether you like it or not. Because it is that line comes and the product comes to you based on what has happened previously. It may come as a shock to you, but it's not shocking. It's there, it has been there. That's one. Second, despite whatever karma is, because we don't know. Now we can't go back, neither can we crib with the Creator. What the hell is it? Give us some sort of warning so that we can prepare. Now the key word here is prepare. Question is whether karma comes in, karma doesn't come in. How prepared are you, number one, with what is going to happen in the future? Now, all of us keep talking about the future planning, study for the future, save for the future, stay healthy for the future. Everything is for the future. Hello, what about today? What's happening today? We completely forget that and we get lost. How you plan, the decisions you make, play a very important role in shaping the thoughts and action that will come ahead. You know that. The thing is that we start cribbing about the planning also, completely forgetting that it's a never-ending learning cycle. You cannot be 100% certain about anything every time. Just because you are an expert in something doesn't mean that you're going to be right all the time, because environment is changing at a particular pace which sometimes we can't keep up. So things will deviate from what you think is going to happen. And then you start feeling upset and start cribbing, and then the cycle starts again. The sad part is we pump in a lot of emotion into the event when it goes wrong. And that emotion takes you on a roller coaster ride without a belt. If you've ever been on a roller coaster ride, you've got a harness. Now this wonderful trip, if you do not have a harness, which is called emotional control, it's going to swing you in such a way that you'll be hanging in midair. You must have seen those movies where the actor hangs out of a plane, whether it's Tom Cruise or anybody else. You'll be hanging, you'll be tossed around, and if you're not strong, you'll be thrown off. And that's what people don't understand. Something has happened, stay calm, cool off. Let the fog clear before you start moving your buggy ahead. Your buggy is your life, and before that, it's your head. Because at that juncture, when this dialogue comes, you are suddenly the script writer inside your head gets hyperactive and he starts scripting. Oh my God, this has happened. So this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is how you're going to feel, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. And it's a pen gone wild on a nice big white canvas. That's your mind, not you. So if you do not pause, calm yourself, take a deep breath, distance yourself from that situation, whether it's at home, whether it's at work, whether it's outside, you will not get clarity. That's the fog. And you're trying to drive on an unknown road in foggy conditions. Now, imagine what's going to happen. So give it a thought, friends. When you come up with this statement, why does this keep happening to me? I don't know. Why is fate testing me? And you give a nice big lecture to the universe. Universe can't hear anything. The only thing universe picks up is the kind of energy you're creating, good or bad. If you're creating bad energy, it's going to give you back bad situations. If you're creating good energy, it's going to give you good situations. That is how it is, which I have experienced, and I only speak from experience. So, when a situation arises, what do you do is the question. Do you charge into it with gusto, thinking you'll crack it, like cracking a code? Or are you going to step back and let that whole thing play out, calm down, and then see Sometimes you just have to give up that idea because it's not meant for you. That's why you're hitting a roadblock all the time. Just give it up. There are thousands of other things that are there waiting for you to pick up and make your life beautiful. But you'll only see it if you calm down and step back. The damage is being done to you and you alone when you start going on this trip of why does it happen to me only, boo-hoo. I'm not making fun of anyone. Trust me, I'm not. But boo-hooing all the time is not going to get you to your destination. And you know that. So I leave you with this thought. Do you look at these challenges straight in the face with a very calm mind and a calm heart? Or do you go with a complete confused mind, with anger, with hatred, with all that potpourri of emotions? It's a recipe which is guaranteed for disaster. I won't even say it's not going to be successful. It will be disaster. Once again, for you, no one else. So save yourself that heartache, the pain, mind, body and spirit. Step back, look at the whole thing, think it out, give yourself time, be patient, and then see what is required to be done. I am telling you, again from experience, you will see some good changes coming into your life through your environment. Because your energy, your actions and behavior is a reflection and will be reflected in your environment through situations and through people. Give it a thought. It's